A very good morning to all of you. A warm welcome to English class. Dear students, in today's class we will study harmful effects of polybags. So students, you know better the harmful effects of polybags. Still we are using that in our daily life. Most of the eatables we consume every day in our everyday life. So this is about this, and you will definitely learn a lesson or message from this tape script that we should try to use paper bags or jute bags or cloth bags instead of plastic bags. So let's get started. Here we go. I will explain it and then we will solve the exercise. Vegetable sellers, grocers and bakers give us things packed in polybags. Milk is also often supplied in polybags. Polybags are made of polythene, which is a kind of thin, soft plastic. It is strong and cannot be destroyed easily. That's why we find it so useful. What that is also why what is so harmful. Now what is there? Students, you must have seen the curd packets, milk packets, and you must have seen that beaker. You know that thousands of packets every day in these vehicles which carry the milk products. So means you can see how much consumption, how much packets are sold every day. If just in one market that much is sold, then there are so many markets. Then how much or how much milk and how many packets of the milk are being sold every day. It is not only about the packets of the milk. You know about the snacks, biscuits, and even so many other things like chocolate wrappers, tidbits wrappers, and so many wrappers. Means plastic, plastic, plastic everywhere. And and who is the most worst hit of it? Animals, street animals. From exactly what happens due to their hunger, they feed on over the garbage heaps which remains unchecked on the sides of the roads. So now, which is a kind of thin soft plastic, and harmful chemicals we consume, and then later on it takes sometimes the type of cancers and all other things due to harmful effects. So what should we do with poly bags after we have used them? If we throw them in a drain, you know, then what will happen? Means then it will get choked. The drain will be choked, and if an animal eats it, means if an animal consumes or eats the poly bag, then what will happen to the animal? The bag will get stuck to its throat and it will not be able to breathe. May die, it means, or it may be that in his stomach he may develop some serious disease, threatening disease, and that may take the life of the animal. It may even die. So if we burn a polybag, means these polybags are so harmful that means even if you burn it, even then it's harmful for our soil and even for our surrounding, even the poisonous gases it will produce when we will burn it. It will produce poisonous gases which will pollute the air. The best thing is not to use. So now only option we are left with. If possible, then we all should. Means we all should decide, we all should take a pledge that we will at least minimize or will not use the plastic unnecessarily. We should not exactly use, but I know it's very difficult. Means there is a lot of difference between the practice and the implication or the application of the things all of a sudden the changes will not come, but slowly and gradually, mean the day will come, then we can stop. We can even follow the old traditional methods for instead of like in parties we can use uh, instead of the means paper plates or other plates instead of plastic, means plastic should not be used, or even we can use the plates made up of leaves. Leaves plates earlier in the olden time, in ancient time, these were in trend. That methods we will have to follow to stay happy and healthy. The best thing is not to use the poly bags at all. And in return, what you will use then for packings and all other things, for grocery and all other things we can means bags of paper, clothes, and jute bags that you can see in the picture. So, okay, say no to poly bags. Okay, now exercise is there. So, let's go for this. Listen to the tape script carefully and complete the following statements. Grocer and bakers often use poly bags to pack things. Poly bags are used to supply milk as well, or make milk also. Now, polybags are made of polythene. It is a kind of thin and soft plastic. Polybags are both useful and harmful. Instead of polybags, we should use paper, jute, or cloth bags to pack the things. What happens in the following situations? Complete the statements. If we throw a polybag in a drain, the drain will get choked. You know it better as we studied it, the drain that is of dirty water, then it will be choked. If an animal eats the polybag, it the polybag may get stuck to its throat and he may die even. If we burn the polybag, then it will produce poisonous gases. So this is all. Thank you. Have a nice day.